Hillbilly again. I have a few more things to talk about. I just decided to tell everybody about myself a bit. I never really talked about myself in any of the videos. Most of my videos are just, either me doing crazy stuff or my friends doing crazy stuff, or, me responding, doing my responses, which I'm sorry to say I don't do anymore. I'm sorry if, that's what you were really interested in. I just got kind of sick of it. It wasn't what I enjoyed doing. I started doing it mostly just to get more views, and it did work in that respect, but a lot of them, I got sick of the fact that, I was doing the same people every time, and, these big names in YouTube, they don't need me, responding to their videos just to promote them further. They don't review mine, so, if they reviewed mine, I'd get a hell of a lot more subscriptions and, views and all that. So why should I give them more when they're not, I don't think they're even willing to. Most of them won't even, let me do them as a video response. And, I've tried to put them up as video responses, but most people won't let me. Though I can see why at times, because I don't, necessarily make them look great. But anyways, a bit about me. If you didn't already know, I live in Nova Scotia, Canada. If you don't know where that is, well, it's the very east coast of Canada. Almost as east as you can get, but not quite. That's Newfoundland. Very similar to Newfoundland in certain ways, but Newfies are another breed in their own. That's a whole other story. I live in Halifax right now, which is in the city. It's an alright town. I'm not a big fan of the city, to be honest. I'm a country boy at heart, for sure. And I miss living in the country. That's why I like doing my videos when I'm in the country, and that's usually where the most interesting things happen. I mean, stuff does happen in here, but it's mostly stupid stuff that, I don't need in my life anyways, and I don't really care to see. Like, last night, 2 undercover cops pulled over a car in front of my house, searched the guy, and he got arrested, and then they towed the car because it was blocking my roommate's car, which was kind of funny because my roommate's car doesn't drive at the moment, because he doesn't have his license either. But anyways, so yeah, like I said, I like the country a lot more. If you're wondering what I do for a living, well, I do pretty much everything. I do have an official position, I guess, of maintenance or mechanical. It varies kind of day to day. I do mostly commercial type work. Work with construction. I work with many different contractors. I actually work for a very large multi-million-dollar company, and there's a lot to get done. I'm always just doing pretty much whatever, whatever needs to be done. I do plumbing, electrical, drywall, painting, flooring, door repair, just pretty much anything, really. Anything I can do, I do it. But I've been doing that actually now for 6 years, almost, which is amazing to me because I never even pictured myself having a job for that long, for quite some time, but obviously I haven't. But I've lived in the city now 7, 8 years, maybe getting close to 9 years now, amazingly enough. I don't know what else to tell about me. I grew up in a very small community. Not a lot of people growing up. That's one of the reasons I came to the city, was I was sick of, the small town, nobody around, it was always boring. Well, I found out even in a big city, it's more boring, amazingly enough. And here in Halifax, there's not a hell of a lot to do. Like, if you're into sports, there's a few things. If you're into bars, there's tons of things to do. There's lots of bars to go drink at, but I'm not a bar person. I don't enjoy them. So, I do enjoy drinking, don't get me wrong there, but I don't like bars. So, there's not much for me there. there's a lot of overpriced concerts and stuff, but they're usually not big names because it's just too small of an area to draw a big enough crowd for a lot of big people to show up. A few of them do, but most of them aren't the ones I'm interested in anyways. And again, I'm not going to pay $120 for a ticket to go see somebody. I'll just download their album. I don't even really tend to buy anything because I'm a cheap bastard. And if you're wondering how cheap I am, well, I can just look around here, and 90% of my furniture is out of the garbage. Most of it not from somebody I don't know. Some of it is, but for the most part, I got things, that friends were throwing out or whatnot, or people that I've met and were throwing out. But some stuff I did find on the side of the road, like my TV. Actually, the computer that I'm using right now came out of the dumpster of a computer repair shop. Shows you how smart those computer techs are. What else? I don't know. There's lots to say, but I never really can think of it unless people are asking me. I'm me. That's the best way to put it. I'm a crazy bastard. I enjoy doing these videos. I'm having fun with it. I wish I had more time lately to do more videos. But like I said, I've been working so much, and I don't have a lot of time to, throw a video together, then edit it and get it on. It's you need a bit of time for that. And usually I come home from work and I just want to have something to eat and go to bed. I don't want to, spend an hour or two, dealing with this stuff. I do still come online onto YouTube here, check my messages, respond to everybody, the comments or response to me. And again, if you haven't heard it in my other videos, thank you again to all my subscribers and viewers. It really blows my mind that this many people be this interested in me and the crazy shit I do. But to those people that are kind of sick that I haven't put out any videos lately, again, I'm sorry. But I've been working hard, and it'll pay off soon because I'll have a vehicle. Once I have a vehicle, I'll be able to get out, get a lot more videos. I've been talking to different people around my area that I don't even know really, but that are very interested in videotaping the kind of crazy stuff I like to do or watch. And of course, probably what most of you would also like to do or watch, because that's why you're watching now. But that'll allow me to get a lot more videos. Not to mention I'll be able to do some vehicle videos, which I've been wanting to do, but not having a vehicle, I don't really have much of a point. I'd like to do, I do plan once I get my vehicle, which I hope to be a good truck. I'll do a walk around, explain it, show the work I got to do, maybe what I've already done, because I tend to, as soon as I get a vehicle, I start fixing it. And I tend to fix all the little things that most people don't care about, like broken door handles and, little things like that, just even little cover plates that, won't stay on. I fix those. Just many lights that don't work. I mean, I'm weird like that. I like to fix all the things that most people don't even care necessarily that work. Of course, they prefer them to work, but they don't, spend the time or money to fix them. I usually don't spend any money to fix them, but I will take my time because I don't usually need money to fix them. That's another thing about me is I have grown up, I've always been poor, ever since I was a kid. My family, we were not, starving by any means or anything like that. There's always food on the table and everything, but, there's never been a large abundant amount of money. Times have always been fairly tough. We've always had old vehicles, and we get by how we can. And even with me, I've been getting older, getting my own life, and even with my life, same kind of deal. It's a very hard thing to get out of. You don't just become a millionaire overnight, and you don't just get a job out of nowhere that's going to pay you, $20 an hour or something. At least not for me. But at the same time, I've learned to live with that, and I think in a way it's made me a lot better person. But it does make things tough. Like, right now I'm working myself to the bone just so I can, make a couple extra $100 or